the product and damaging your skin. So that's the reason for this. And there's a little handle in the front for you to lift it. If possible, I will send the other PDFs of the students to my email and open it here and damaging your skin. So
yeah,
that's the reason. Yeah, and there's a little handle in the front for you to lift it. If possible, I will send the other PDFs of the students to my email and open it here and damaging your skin. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And
well, what we can do is, meanwhile, I want Chavi to ask the question. Chavi, you have seen the middle presentation. Could you please ask the question?
Sorry?
Any question you have related to Mridul presentation, what she has shown right now?
Not really.
Anyone else want to ask the question? Neha, Matra, Dia, Amisha, anyone want to ask the question to Mridul?
Sir, is it safe to eat food that has gone under UV radiation? Because like I've seen such devices for like cleaning your phones and stuff, but we only use that. We don't ingest the stuff. So.
Well, we have our designer Mridul here. She will tell us. Mridul, what is the idea? I mean, you got the
I did research. I did Google that while writing the test. I did think that as well. Like UVC rays can harm UV rays on its own. UVB rays in specific can harm somebody's skin. So I was thinking, can it also harm the product, an organic product? So I Googled it before I went through with the idea, and it does not. It does not affect the product at all. You can eat it after it's been sterilized. So.
Good. Well, I have my question from Amisa. Amisa, what is the idea of this particular product which Mridul has shown right now? तो उन्होंने एक डिजाइन बनाया, उसका क्या ओवरऑल आइडिया था? You need to unmute. You need to unmute, Amisa. Yeah. Amisa, you're not audible for us. Well, meanwhile, I think our network is lagging. Meanwhile, I'll go to Chavi. Now, Chavi, who will be a target client for this product?
Street vendors.
Sorry?
Street vendors, right?
That you have to confirm from Mridul.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you guys are getting it, the activity, how it helps. Well, so moving forward to the next student. Meanwhile, Mridul is here in a while. Mridul, I think you are mailing yourself, right?
Sir, I'll download the PDFs one by one. So if the next person is ready, can you just tell me the name so that I can do that?
Anyone from the group you
can. Shall I just do it direct from the people who send it? So the next person who send it after me is Priyanka M. Prasad.
Yes, you can go. Priyanka, I don't think so she is present here. Priyanka, are you there in the class right now? No. All right, next time we'll take recording on. So next student after Priyanka, please absent, let me write. Yeah, next one. Mridul.
Sir, I downloaded Amisha's PDF because I recognized it. I recognized her name, so I downloaded Amisha's PDF.
Okay, yeah. Amisa, you start with yours. Check your mic, Amisa. If it's not working, please remove your earphone. Just use it directly. Still not audible for me. Mridul, is it audible for you?
No, sir.
Amisa, just check your mic. Your device mic you could check. Maybe you can rejoin the session, it will work. Sometimes it's happened. All right, Amisa, you can rejoin. Who is ready next? Amisa, you can leave the meeting, you can rejoin. It may work after that. Well, next student, who is ready? Quick, guys. Chavi, are you ready now?
Sir, I didn't start. I'll start after class.
Sir, I'll do it.
Yeah. One thing you can start.
Sir, do I have to share my thing?
Yes, you can.
Okay, 1 second.
After we do next is Singh.
Sir, it says only host can share in the meeting.
Host and co-host can share. Yeah, I need to give you the access. One sec. You can share now.
Sir, can you see it?
Yes, it is.
Sir, so basically I made it for teenagers.
Well, Hussein, I will tell you, you made a product for teenager and you have your client also here. So you are supposed to present for your client, though they are here present in the class. Getting it?
Okay.
Yeah. So present them. Like suppose you are selling your idea, you are pitching your idea for investment for your company. So this vision you have to keep in mind while presenting this. Go ahead.
Okay, so I basically made a product design for a daily planner, and here's the cover of the planner, and here's the layout of the pages inside. And this is a daily utility product focused like on the teenage population. And I feel like Corona has been a really hard time on teenagers with like all their days blending into one. And there's no sort of time management or, everything, just there's no established routine. So I feel like this will really help them. Uh, this will really like it'll give them a lot of motivation. I feel like that's something they're lacking a lot because they're locked at home 24/7, and they have to do the same thing every day. So if they write it down and they have the satisfaction of crossing off their goals every day, I feel like it'll be something really useful for them, and it'll add to their growth as a person. Yeah, so that's what I made. That's it.
Well, anyone having any question? Quick, guys. Matra.
I wanted to ask how it's any different from any other planner, or if it's somehow more effective than any other planner.
Uh, it's not much different, but then again, that you don't have to. If somebody buys this, they don't have to go through the work of writing down everything themselves. You already get like a pre-laid out uh, thing of their goals, their to-do list, their schedule, and everything. So they don't have to, write it down by themselves. So it saves a lot of time as well.
Well, Rishabh, what you got it? What is your understanding about this design, this product? Rishabh, Neha, Research, I haven't answered, so let me write on this one. Neha, yeah, quick.
The daily planner?
Yes.
I
You are,
don't have questions about it.
no, question is done, Neha. Now I am asking you because you don't have question, you got it. So here my question is for you. Why you will buy this and why somebody being a teenager, someone should buy this one? What is unique feature? What is different? I mean, kind of matter as asked the same question. So what do you think? What is fair?
One selling point, like she said, could be that it comes with all our schedules and all those things done. So something to make it different from all the others you get on Amazon, you could probably give an option where you can customize it, as in like you could have probably like 5 or 6 layouts, and someone could if they're willing to buy it, they could probably pick from 4 or 5 designs that suit their idea of organizing. Like, for example, I like check boxes instead of like numbered notes, or my schedule has 8 periods in a day from 8 to 3, things like that. So that could be one selling point. And since teenagers are basically lazy, so it would be good to have something customized, but at the same time, it'll come 12 times over and I don't have to do it over and over again.
Well, so this was also in design. So I would like to know, are you giving her the idea, pitching the idea to add on in this, the concept, or are you explaining the ideas which she has explained already?
No, I think I'm adding to it. She did say that it'll come pre-printed, but my idea to make it a little different from other planners would be to help them customize it.
Very nice idea. Very good. So when as a group we work, as a group we plan, that's how design industry work, design college work. So it helps to make a better and a strong product, and that helps your mind to work in a direction of 1:3, 3:9, 9:, 27. So 27 to 81, like this is multiplied. The ideas are. That's how the human mind and set are designed. That's what we are today in a feedback session. If you will see, normally when we had a class, we discuss everything in the class, topic wise, what you are supposed to do. So assignment discussion, that's what we are having in this way. So it helps a lot. And being a listener side of it, just passively, because that's very comfortable, easy. You may think you are learning it, but your learning never complete, especially a design learning in that way. It is completely process oriented. So you have to participate. It is very important. And I'm happy you guys are participating in it. You guys have done an assignment. Be some of you are having an internet issue also, but still we are managing it. So the same will follow and will continue. I hope you guys are getting it, because the first session for a feedback. And there are so many other ways to work on. So slowly we'll implement. Yeah, next student who is ready. Next. So we are done with Mridul and Hussein. This is speed. It will take a lot of time. Next one, quick. Who is ready now? Naomi, are you ready? Naomi, Astha, quickly let me name Naomi, Astha.
Sir, I can go if someone shares my PDF. I don't have enough bandwidth to share something.
Neha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot share it?
No, that's why my video's off today too.
All right, so who's going to share the Neha work?
I can try, but I'll take like a few minutes.
All right, so we'll start with Neha then.
I mean, I don't really have too many diagrams in it, so I can just explain it.
That's okay, but yeah, let me do to share.
Okay.
See, what is missing because of the online study is our activity. And it is very important to keep this also more practical. That's what in our class, in a discussion, or else if you see our presentation also, we try to keep more live. Because entire design education system is process oriented. We cannot make this one more, ready-made culture or kind of your education system, what we have ready to grasp. Formulas are set, book are set, sentences are mentioned, steps are also mentioned. You're supposed to do that. But here you're supposed to discover all this. Mridul, you can take your time. Meanwhile, I'm just explaining the group. So you all need to understand it's a pretty fresh new batch, so you may take some time to mingle up. We'll try to put all effort for that. And you all individually are really good, no doubt. What we can do is today, after this few sharing and the session, you can share. You have already shared your work. You can share your recorded 1-minute video of explanation, because I see few of you are having a network issue, so you are not able to explain here in the class. Today itself, take your time, explain your product in a minute, and I will give you individually feedback in next session to how you can improve your side and your part of it. All right?
I don't think I got the pages in order. So, Neha, you'll just have to tell me if I got the first page.
All right, Nizu.
That's okay. I think I've done multiple. It's okay. I'll probably just talk about one or two.
Mridul, are you sharing right now?
Okay, that's the first page. Okay.
Yeah, you can start your explanation.
Okay, so for the first part, I try to find out what kind of problems each of those people might be facing, and then I try to come up with solutions accordingly. So I found the maximum number of problems, solvable problems for a teenager. So the first problem I picked was the screen time issue that has happened because everything has shifted online. So naturally not good for your eyes. So I wanted to do something about it. So I came up with multiple solutions for this. One of them was something like an hourglass, except that when the time runs out, it pops up with like a chit of an activity that does not involve a screen. It could just be walking around or reading a physical book or just drinking water and things like that. Something to just take your attention away from a screen or your phone, whatever you're using. And then the timer would sort of reset itself. So it could be an hourglass, it could be, you could probably, the idea was to make sure that you look away from the screen after a periodic interval so that you're not staring at it continuously for too long. So that was one idea. The second one was to have a, no, that's the third one. You were right. Jesus. No, the one to your left. Yeah, that one. The second option was sort of like this clip that you could clip onto the current device or laptop or phone that you're using, and it would just sort of pop up saying, "Hey, okay, look away. You've been looking at it for this long." So that's something I came up with to not just for your laptop or your phone or any screen that you're using, or it could just be any work that you're doing. And periodically, it could say, "Okay, hey, you've been working for 15 minutes. You've been working for 30 minutes," and then it would prompt you to look away. So that's one thing. And the second problem I thought I could solve was the distancing, social distancing in schools. If and when we go, when it's relatively safe, it would be nice to have something that would sanitize your personal space and make sure that no one's coming too close, because it's in the end how many people are you going to keep to just supervise that you don't get too close in school. So the idea was to have Mridul, can you go to the one page to your right? Yeah. So the idea was to have small add-ons to your desks and chairs that would detect if someone is too close by, and they would also double up as a as a method of sterilizing. So they could probably just like have a spray of sanitizer, or they could just be a UV glare or something that would periodically just sanitize the desk and the chair that you're sitting on. And the legs could probably have motion sensors, so they'd know the legs and the edges of the desk could have motion sensors, so they could detect whether if someone's too close by and things like that. One point to remember is that when we attach these objects, we'd have to make sure that you're leaving enough of a personal space and not just it shouldn't be too confining, so as to the person shouldn't feel suffocated. So that was one thing. So yeah. And the third thing was that teenagers tend to get bored, and with the duration of the lockdown, it could help that we spend our time building or trying to explore different skills rather than watching something on Netflix or Prime. So I thought we could come up with so my inspiration was the way Instagram has posts that endlessly keep popping up. I wanted to make something, an app that would have an endless flow of different skills that a person could try. And it would just involve like a very small task, something you can do in 1 or 2 minutes, or just listen for 45 seconds and answer a question or something like that. And then if you, at the end of it, if you do like it, it would suggest different resources for you to learn from. Like it may suggest free Coursera courses and things like that. And it could also pop up and tell you about the free online seminars that are happening and things like that, so that we can like build our skill up. And yeah, so that was my paper.
Well, Neha, if you have to explain this one in a one line, something in a line about this. Okay, this is the product, XYZ is my target client, and this is what will be the impact of this particular product.
I didn't explain the sheet, but
yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, these three things I want to know in a core wise. The product positioning in a market, what is the product, what newness over there, why people should buy it, and what will be the impact. Yeah, these three things.
For each of them? For all four of them?
Only one.
Only one. Okay. Then I'll pick the clip-on look away.
Okay.
That option, because it's fun, I guess. So the first, okay, so product is a clip-on reminder to look away from your screen. This will help not only teenagers, but anybody who uses screen for a very long time. It will serve as a reminder to look away so that you're not staring at the screen for too long. The reason people would buy this is because it would essentially be a lot cheaper than computer glasses that save you from the screen glare. Not everybody's privileged enough to buy those. So this would work on any device that you're not willing to stare for a certain period of time. And they would ideally come in different time durations. So you should be able to pick among them.
All right. Anyone having any question from Neha? Anyone quick?
Thank you for sharing, Mridul.
Yeah, thank you, Mridul.
You're welcome.
Well, anyone want to ask the question? Rishabh? Again, Nomi?
No, sir.
All right. Loshni, you have any question? Did you guys got it? Neha product and explanation? Quite good. Whether two you guys are also today, yeah. Well, I will not relate from this side right now. I got here the three explanation today about the product, Mridul, and then Ose, and then Neha. Three of you had explained your product over here. I would like everybody, along with your presentation, now, or you have submitted the PDF, make a 1-minute video, that you are supposed to submit, and based on the video, so that it will be quick. We believe more like a classes or a sort of duration time and more impactful. So looking at the current, because you guys have just started and facing these problems, so better the submissions will be really helpful, because tomorrow once you will join the colleges also, it's important to develop this. We help many students to work on this side of it and the presentation. So please do it and submit by today late evening. I'll inform the Gaurav sir to do the further follow-up. All right. Now,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, please.
Sir, can I do it now, sir? Now I am able to share it.
All right, Austin, you can go.
Have the people who have presented, do we also need to do a recording?
Yes, everybody have to do the recording.
Okay.
This is for everyone. That's recording you have to share. Because right now I'm not marking it, because sometimes your voice is lagging and all those. Basis on that, we'll share your monthly the mark report which will come, in that these mark will be added. And yeah, you can share it right now.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm not the host yet.
Oh, yes. It's like now, yeah. I could give you this sharing option. On the coast is also fine. Yeah. You can go ahead now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, your screen is.
Sir, are you able to view it, sir?
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. So here my idea is to create artificial agents for the food delivery. So this may be helpful for the street vendors. Due to this COVID situations, people aren't supposed to go to the shop directly and purchase their things. So this may be a good idea for the street vendors to improve their business. So whenever the customers purchase their products or goods above some certain amount, like 1,000, 2,000, if it is above if the purchase is about 2,000, the vendors can give an option of home delivery. So this won't allow the physical contact between the street vendors and the customers. Here, if you see in the diagram, the delivery box, that is the thing which delivers the products to the customers. So the street vendor will have a remote control which instructs the machine to go to the street, to go to the customers and deliver their products. So this may avoid the spreading of COVID due to non-physical contact between the customer and the vendors. Yes, sir.
Good. Students, anybody having any question? I'll give the common feedback to everyone right now, what all things you need to keep in mind while presenting your presentations or any product, any design, what sort of things we need to take care of it. But right now, anybody is having any question? Dia, you want to ask something?
I wanted to ask, like, a small machine like this for street vendors, first thing, they wouldn't be able to afford it. Second thing is that there's a risk of it getting stolen while getting delivered. So what do you say for that?
Yeah, so that is why I didn't keep it as automatic. That is why it is remote control, so that the street vendors can see where the thing goes and he can instruct it based on it. That is why it is not automatic.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome.
There's a common suggestion for all the students who have presented, and I have checked the work. So we'll come to now the class discussion about that side.
Sir, can I stop sharing?
Yes, you can. So thank you so
sir.
much for your this presentation. I will start now the class. Yeah. So I'm starting this class. I'm